Thank you so much for tuning in. It's very cold and wet outside tonight. I've been out of the shower for a little while, so I'm kind of relaxed now. And I thought, you know what? It's about time that I go ahead and do my empties video. This spans from December the 23rd to today, which is January the 5th. I have accumulated quite a bit of empties, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I have used up quite a few different vendors, so I definitely have a good variety here tonight. I'll start with my first one from Britta's Creepy Treasures, but this is peanut butter cookies, and I gave it a 6 out of 10. Smells deliciously of a rich peanut butter, but the scent throw isn't strong, unfortunately. Next up is Volcano from Candles by Victoria. Give it a 6 out of 10. Heavy on the orange with a tropical vibe. Scent throw was phenomenal, and the scent notes are tropical fruits, sweet oranges, lemons, and limes. The last few from my advent calendar from L3, as well as just one that I had used up from a pre-order, I do believe, but I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly when I got this one. So the first one is that one exactly, is Lavender Frost. And the scent notes are lavender, Christmas trees, vanilla bean Noel, sugar cookie, and toasted mallow. I gave it an 8 out of 10. A solid scent with a phenomenal throw and duration. A sweet lavender scent with a hint of deepness. And then for my last 3 advent ones, let's see here. The first one is Merry Little Christmas, flapjacks, honey, maple butter, sugar shortbread, apple pumpkin, butter, and pumpkin spice. Look, I don't know how to put those together. But anyways, so I gave this one, there's a hair on it, so I apologize about that. But I gave this one a 5 out of 10. Has a nice honey and bakery scent, but the scent throw was weak. Next up, Sleigh Bells Ring, Are You Listening? Roasted pine cones. Today is October 3rd. Wood smoke, Fraser fir, and ozone. I gave this an 8 out of 10. Decent scent throw, was mostly ozone with a little wood, smoke, and fir. And then lastly, Egyptian cotton, wintergreen, driftwood, and chrome. I gave this a 6 out of 10, mostly cotton and driftwood with a hint of what I assume is chrome, very cologne forward. One here from Wandering and Wonderland, which is Link, sour apple, and cotton candy. Gave this a 10 out of 10. So delicious. Makes me feel nostalgic. Smells just like sour apple candy, and it really does. It is so good. 2 here from Rose Girls. The first one is Have Yourself a Merry Mario Christmas, which I, in fact, did melt on Christmas. Peppermint Mocha and Dunk My Donut. I gave this a 6 out of 10. Good scent throw, but smell decreased quickly and did not last long. Smelled deliciously of mostly the Peppermint Mocha with a touch of Dunk My Donut. The other one is Princess It's Cold Outside, which is blueberry pumpkin pancakes and brown sugar. Gave this a 8 out of 10. A beautiful scent, very blueberry forward, and a pancake syrup smell as well, excuse me. One here from Closet Full of Wax. This is Vanilla Ember, Sandalwood Vanilla, Palo Santo, and Hella Vanilla. I gave this a 4 out of 10. Was not a favorite. It smells mostly of palo with a hint of some vanilla, some sandalwood. I do not like the combo. Unfortunately, I didn't. I wish that I did, because I feel like that one definitely has character, but it was not one for my nose. 2 here from Southbound. The first one is Let's Get Baked, which is oatmeal cookies and fireside. This one was so cute. Down here at the bottom, it had like a little gingerbread. I thought that was just so adorable. I give this a 7 out of 10. A super deep scent, but also very bakery forward. And then Christmas Tree Cookies, which was a souffle, or well, I think she calls them cakes. This is pine, fresh lime, cardamom, pepper, and delicious frosted sugar cookies. I gave this a 5 out of 10. I don't think pine is a favorite of mine. Was heavy tree with the lightest sweet scent, but it was barely there. Throw and lasting power was decent, but nothing past 6 or so hours. One here from That Smell Good shop, and it's Annie Wilkes. Bonfire, pink sugar, and toasty mallow. I gave this a 6 out of 10. Super sweet, almost has a clean laundry scent. One here from Second and Spruce. This is Smoked Vanilla Woods, Vanilla Birch, Mallow Fireside, Smoked Vanilla, Vanilla Balsam, and Fir Needles. Gave this a 5 out of 10. Heavy on the smoke and tree type of scent. light on sweetness. I have 2 from CQ handcrafted wax melts. The first one is a night in citrus, jasmine, soft cashmere, creamy sandalwood, vanilla musk, sweet lavender, palo santo, and marshmallow fireside. I gave this a 6 out of 10. Heavy on the citrus with a nice background of cashmere and sandalwood. Threw like a champ and lasted 8 hours. And the other one is You're a Mean One. Chinese almond cookies layered with a house blend of toasted pistachios, whipped pistachio cream, sweet bakery dough, oatmeal raisin cookie, and buttercream. Getting tripped up on my words. I gave that a 7 out of 10. It does smell nice. A combo of almond and sugar cookies. I wish the smell were deeper though. Going into just what's here close to me, Glitterati. The first one here is Cardigan, which is vanilla, mahogany woods, and vanilla bean Noel. And I gave this a 8 out of 10. Solid scent. Mostly woodsy, warmed with nice bits of flannel and a small touch of vanilla bean Noel. The next one is Wishing Well. Strawberry pound cake, sweet lavender, snowflakes, and cashmere. Gave it a 6 out of 10. Light on the strawberry pound cake and lavender, heavy on snowflakes and cashmere. And lastly from Glitterati is Winter Memories. Vanilla, gingerbread, honey, spices, birch, and fir. Gave it a 6 out of 10. Super sweet on the honey and spices. Going into Grace and Ivy Candle Company. The first one is Black Cherry Merlot, and it's a girls' night out. Gave it a 6 out of 10. Surprisingly very nice and sweet. Scent throw, unfortunately, is next to non-existent. Next up is Lemon Cupcake, and that's all it says for that one. Gave it a 5 out of 10. Smells phenomenal, bright and super lemony, but not for a long period of time, unfortunately. Next up is Fruit Loops, and it just says Decadent Dessert Series. Gave that a 6 out of 10. Decent throw, smells exactly like the cereal. Was melted in a small room, so it definitely did have like more throw. Next up is Green Apple, which was so good. I enjoyed it. 6 out of 10. Threw like a champ for over 8 hours in my kitchen. Just had a nice green apple scent. Sandalwood, ancient fragrance is all it says for that one. 5 out of 10. Was an okay scent, not a favorite, and did not throw well or last. And then lastly from Grace and Ivy is Toasted Marshmallow. Gave it a 5 out of 10. Not a favorite, did not throw well or last, was not super sweet. 2 here from Junkie Monkey Wax Melts. The first one is Snuggling Under the Clouds, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Blue Sugar, Pink Sugar, and Snuggle. Gave this a 7 out of 10. Smells like a fresh load of laundry. Beautiful scent, but throw isn't strong enough as a personal preference. I got this in my Jingle All the Way box. I think that's what it's called. And if you have watched that video, you'll see this. It was super pretty. It was like a little... It was like bits broken apart, and it had like a little drizzle on it. It smells, well, smelt, but delicious. Oh my gosh, so good. So I gave it an 8 out of 10. Wish I knew what this was. Yum. Smelled like jelly donuts and cupcakes at Tiffany's. Honestly, it was so decadent. I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Another from that Smell Good shop. I totally forgot about this one. Juicy Pears, Sweet Juicy Pears. 8 out of 10. So delicious and crispy smelling. Lasted way over 6 hours. One here from Melting Memories, Sweet Fig and Palo. So I love the way this smells on cold, but I could not get it to perform on warm. Smelled great up close, but that's it. One here from Better Homes and Gardens. This is Salted Coconut and Mahogany. Citrus, herbal, wood, coconut, and vanilla scent notes. I give it a 6 out of 10. You mostly smell the mahogany, but do get some tropical from the salted coconut. One from The Pharmacist's Daughter, which is winter berries. And I forgot to write the scent notes, but I do believe it is there on the site. A 10 out of 10. A total showstopper. Not only did it throw well and lasted near 12 hours, it also smells super berry forward with a combo of citrus and bubbly spritzer. I have 4 clamshells here from Lavender and Speckles. The first one is Spiced Orange Cake with buttercream drizzle, orange Danish, cinnamon spice cake, vanilla buttercream, a touch of freshly squeezed oranges. Now, I don't like oranges at all. I only like citrus that's like, it smells like maybe orange and lemon together or something, but not just straight up orange. However, this is so good. I gave it an 8 out of 10. So it could be stronger, but smells deliciously sweet and citrus. Next up is Pink Christmas Trees, pink sugar, vanilla birch, and vanilla bean Noel. This definitely scratched an itch for the pink sugar scent. 10 out of 10. Threw like a champ and lasted over 8 hours. Smells mostly of pink sugar with a tinge of vanilla birch, but so good all the same. Pretty and sweet. Soft pink chiffon blended with cashmere musk and sweet strawberry pound cake. Gave it a 6 out of 10. Not my style of scent due to heavy on the musk, but the pink chiffon is there. Lastly, from Lavender and Speckles is Bonfire Nights. Sweet, smoky blend of vanilla, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. Bonfire Bash type. Gave it a 5 out of 10. It's good, but not a favorite. Smells mostly like cashmere and musk. A couple here from Rainbow Melts. The first one is Cabana Cake, Creamy Coconut Cake, Mango, and Papaya. Gave this a 6 out of 10. Just has a nice tropical vibe, decent scent throw, and lasted for a significant amount of time. Over 6 hours, but I'm not entirely certain like what the amount of time was. Spider Cider, Gooey Caramel, and Apple Cider. Gave it a 7 out of 10. Smells like a sweet and crisp caramel apple. Caramel Latte, Pumpkin Pecan Waffle, Zucchini Bread, and Cinnamon Sugar. Gave it an 8 out of 10. Solid and sweet bready and cinnamon sugar scent. Very rich and sweet like cereal. A couple here from what is now Macaron Wax Melts, but was Scoopable Wax Melts. The first one up is Santa's Pipe. Smells just like a pipe with cherry and tobacco nuances. Gave it a 3 out of 10. Melted this knowing I didn't like it. The cherry is very bitter and harsh with the tobacco. There is zero sweetness in this scent, unfortunately. Don't Be Shy type, a tender blend of orange blossom, neroli, and whipped vanilla. Soft, sweet, and irresistibly alluring. Gave it an 8 out of 10. Smells just like the perfume, but could be stronger. Tropical dessert, Florida key lime pie, banana cream pie, and marshmallow bomb. Gave it a 5 out of 10. Definitely not a favorite. The banana is the most prominent and is not pleasing to my nose. Lastly, from Macaron Wax Melts is Circus Cookies 3 cakes, yellow cake, birthday cake, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and circus cookies. Gave it an 8 out of 10. Solid scent, was absolutely beautiful and lasted at least 6 hours. Super sweet with mostly the 3 cakes blend. Lastly, 3 here from Traverse City Wax to wrap up my empties. The first one is Candy Apple Cake Pops, Candy Apples, White Cake, Fresh Greens, and Vanilla Frosting. This was like a bar. It was huge. There was so much in here. It was delicious. I'm not a big winter candy apple fan, but that smells just like it. Gave it a 7 out of 10. Has a fab scent throw. Smells just like Bath & Body Works Winter Candy Apple. The scent isn't a favorite, but I still enjoy nonetheless. Next up, Farmhouse Cider, and I didn't get the scent notes with this one. 8 out of 10. Wish the scent was a little deeper for a heavier throw, but nonetheless was beautiful, sweet, and cidery. And then lastly, to wrap up my empties, Walnut Plum Baklava. 7 out of 10. Had a nice deep plum throw. Was not sweet nor bitter, but definitely rich. Anyways, that was all for this empties. If you stuck around till the end, I appreciate you so much and I thank you for watching. And I hope y'all have a great one and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye everyone.